Hello again, let's use some more Minecraft props and let me ask you your opinions on these props. So our first character is Alex here. Have a little look at Alex from the side, from the posterior and from the other side. And just looking at Alex, what do you think about the eye colour of this character? And what about the hair colour? Okay, the added bonus is the illuminated element. Does your thoughts and opinions change now Alex is illuminated? And would you say that the brightness level of this light is too dim, just right, or too bright? I shall type out all responses. Second character is called Steve. Have a good look at this character, please. From all sides, so you can form a solid opinion. Just looking at Steve, what are your opinions on the goatee beard of this character? Okay, and what do you think about the eyes? What about the colour of the eyes? And I'm going to light him up now for you. Okay, and what do you think about this character now? Any opinions on the outfit? And what about the hair colour? Do you like that hair colour? Okay, and thinking about the two characters, if you were to play Minecraft and you had to select between these characters, which one would you select and why, please? Thank you. Anything else to add? Okay, two more illuminated characters to review. First is the zombie here. Look at the zombie and tell me how this character makes you feel. And again, is the brightness of this illuminated device too dim, just right, or too bright in your opinion? Okay, hold that thought. So we're going to be comparing that to the creeper character from Minecraft. Here's your creeper. What's your thoughts on this fellow here? Do you like the green colour? Any thoughts on the eyes? And would you say the brightness is just right? Too much? Or not enough? This is without the light, and this is with the light. And comparing these two characters, a couple more questions. Which one would you say is the creepiest character out of this pair, and why? Okay. And which one would you select to illuminate your bedroom at night time? Or is it an equal neither? And what do you think about the comparative head sizes of the two characters? Okay, that's that round of characters. We have one more to go. Okay, your final character, and I've been saving my favourite till last. We have the Ender Dragon here, I believe. Take a good look at this guy and just tell me how intimidating you feel the Ender Dragon looks. What do you think about the colour and the grey underparts of the wings there? And what are your opinions on the facial expressions? Okay, is there an element of fear with this character? Okay, that concludes the round of characters. We are now going to move on to the virtual section to ask some more in-depth questions. So the first location I would like to bring you to is the Krusty Krab here in Bikini Bottom. I'd like to show you this establishment outside and in, and discover about how it makes you feel. So this is the front of the business. We have 5 flags there draped at the front. Have your sign there. What do you think about this sign? Would you say it's too high? And would you say it's clear enough for the potential customers to notice? Let me show you the building from this side. Okay, we have this unusual arrangement here. These sort of intertwining blocks. That's the view from that side, which repeats on the opposite side. And this is the back of the establishment. Okay, just make a mental note. What do you think about this building? And we'll make our way inside. Are you a fan of these large glass doors here and here? And what do you think about this character here? How does he make you feel? What do you think about the colour of his attire? Okay, so let's head inside now. The first thing we notice is the wooden green floor. How does that make you feel? Green wooden floor there. And we certainly have some large windows which are going to allow lots of light into the dining area. Now, if I make my way to one of the tables, what's your thoughts and opinions on this style of table? And what does it represent to you? Okay, you feel it has a nautical theme, that's fine. And your opinions please on the stools here. What do you think about this boat here? What would you say this boat is used for? Does it have a use? Or is it for decorative purposes? Is it ornamental? Okay, I would like your thoughts and opinions on the rest room here. Do you feel that there's adequate privacy based on the design of the cubicle here? So let me show you inside one of the cubicles. What's your opinions on the can here? Would you personally use one of these cans? Okay, point noted. We'll head towards the kitchen, check the hygiene standards. Okay, let's give you a little panoramic view of the kitchen. decor, style, and the utensils. What are your thoughts on this kitchen? Do you like it? Is there anything you dislike? And finally, I want to take you into the office, see what you think about this room. Would you say this is a welcoming space, or do you feel that there's an element of intimidation? Okay, in terms of the boss's chair, how does this chair make you feel? And finally, I just want to show you the cabinet. Do you like the style of this cabinet, including the colour? Okay, I'll note all your responses down, thank you. So next I would like to show you this neighbourhood opposite this establishment here, and I would like to show you the properties in this neighbourhood. I can give you a quick overview. We have this brown property here, and next we have this darker style one. The third one is this red property with the extension there, and the final property is this large green family home. So just from the outset, which of these properties is your favourite? Which one would you select to live in based on plot, style and colour, taking those three factors into consideration? Okay, let's have a little brief look inside the properties and see which one you prefer in terms of the interior. I'm going to start with the large family home here. Beautifully kept gardens on each property. So this is the living area. Fairly open plan. Have your dining area. Large open plan kitchen. And TV area here. What do you think of the ground floor of this property? And before you make any decisions, we need to explore all four and then let me know which one you prefer. So the smallest of the four is this red one. Okay, you have this relaxation area here. sufficiently sized kitchen here, central island, and your cookery books. That's the kitchen. This property. Views to the back there. And this living area here. Let me show you the third property. So we have the quaint one here. Straight away you're into the lounge. Those unusual light fittings there. To your left you have this kitchen. Again spacious, with lots of light seeping through. Hallway here, bookshelf there, and then downstairs bedroom here. You also have an exit to the rear of the property. There. Now what this property lacks in ground space, it makes up for in outdoor space here. You have your sandpit, you have a swing, and some lovely grassy areas here. Alright, that's the third property, and we'll briefly look at the ground floor on the fourth. It's a large property. Little veranda here. Okay, the kitchen is positioned to the right. Yeah. Now, not to sway your decision, but I'm not a fan of the colour scheme here and the lack of light that this property affords in terms of the kitchen. Anyway, you have a little snug there. A dining space here. Dining room. Reading material there, and the downstairs double bedroom. So, those are the 4 properties. After seeing the inside now, which property would you select as your favourite, and please tell me why. And there's the back street. Okay, so now we're in this aquatic area with your station there. I just want to take you on a little tour of this underwater region to see how it makes you feel. So we have the schools of fish, turtles, and we have some rays there. If I can take you around this particular location. location. Just tell me how this area makes you feel and why. And what do you think about the coral structures near the surface here? What do you think about the various colours that you can see around you here? Okay, now I just want to take you through this area. Go a little further out. Just come up for some air. Yes, this is the spot. Just want to show you this particular area here, just next to the marine centre. Got these sort of mangrove-like sea vegetation. How does this particular area make you feel? Is it somewhere you'd like to explore yourself on a dive? Okay, and just one more area I would like to show you. I can find it. Okay, it's this little green area here. What do you think about this particular location here? Would you say that if you were here, you'd feel a certain amount of anxiety based on what could be found in the ocean? Or would this be a location of peace and safety for you? We can include this area too. Do you like this particular spot? So I'll note those results down. Much appreciated.